Alright, and hello there again, YouTube. Actually documenting now another find that I just scored here, if you want to call it another unboxing. So you're seeing it the first time I'm actually playing with it. The only thing I've done to it is actually taken the adapting or the mounts, the gutter brackets, off of the feet. So it's actually kind of rare to find those anymore. So that's actually a bonus for me because I actually have a use for them now. The other thing that's actually kind of interesting about this light is the plug. Looks like some sort of quick disconnect. I'm going to have to take this off to get to the base wiring. I'm not exactly sure what's what, and plus I don't have a female receptacle for this anyway, so that's going to come off. But other than that, basically as far as I can tell, it looks like an Aerodynic 24 model XM. So it's a 24 XM. Could be an XMQ. I can't tell. There's no bulbs, or I can't see the bulbs obviously on the inside of it. So at this point here, my next step is to get the domes off. I'll give you a side view here so you can kind of see what's going on. Get the domes off and look at how it looks like on the inside. The only negative thing I'm seeing is now as we come around to this other side here, is there's a hole. They punched a hole in the rear top of the cover right there. That would be for an antenna. That's not uncommon. I see that more than I don't see that, but I've got enough of those that I can replace it. And it's not that big a deal. As you can see, the feet, the nameplate's there. 360 of the actual bar before I start playing with it. The domes are in okay condition. There is some crazing. It's kind of hard to tell looking with the camera, but there is some crazing on the blue dome, which means there's probably crazing on the red dome as well. But let's see if we can get these domes off and we'll go from there. So give me one moment. And the magic of pausing a video, I'm back. So I had some issues with the blue dome coming off, so I took that rubber out of the way. So I've loosened up the screws. I haven't taken them off yet, but you're going to see this now as I see it. Pulling the dome off. Okay, that's the driver's side. You have to bear with me. I just heard something drop. I'm going to have to look for it at some point, but something dropped. I'm not sure what fell out. Could be a clip for this guy. Not 100%. Yeah, it was correct. It was a clip. But there's the driver's side. Doesn't look too bad. It's dirty, as to be expected. Yeah, I mean, there's some corrosion on some of the mounting nuts, but it doesn't really look that bad. This thing actually shows an SAE date of 83 on the back. The bulbs on the driver's side. I haven't fired this up yet because of that plug, so I don't even know if these are good or not. I could probably get a meter out and work on them. But let's come over to the passenger side. Pull this guy off. There you go. That came off a lot smoother considering the first time. Alright, that one's off. This one actually, again, it doesn't really look too bad. I mean, this is cleaner than that last Aero Twin Sonic that I pulled apart. Again, it's funny with these guys because these lights seem to come through in waves. I'll get a tremendous amount of one type of light, and then they'll disappear for a while, and then I'll get a tremendous amount of another type of light. Now the motor reads 83. Is that an 83 on there? Yes, it is. So that's a July of 83 is what the motor reads. So if the frame is reading 83 and the motor reads 83, then this light is from 1983. And for a light being, what, 32 now? No, I got my math messed up. For a light that's obviously, I'm going to say 35 at this point, as my basic math is goofed. Yeah, right, 35. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What is it? A light that's 35 years old. It's actually not in too bad shape. I don't know what kind of bulbs are in this, though, so let's take it apart and find out. What are these guys? 4464s. Wow. Oh, if these work. Looks like that filament's still in place. If these work, considering I got this thing at an auction, I don't really do auctions anymore. Auctions are annoying. For those guys that are out there that put these lights in auctions and expect top dollar, and I'm not talking eBay. I don't really do a lot of eBay either because eBay's annoying as well, but for different reasons. The local auctions, like for example, this one came from they run an auction every second or third Saturday of the month. 4464 again. Hey, that's a bonus. It's just highly annoying, the fact that you go and put a bid on an item and they say that the auction closes at a certain time, and then you go there to check on it and it's supposed to close at say 2 o'clock and it doesn't close until 2:35, and you're like, what's the point of the auction? This doesn't make any sense. And I know now I'm ranting, but this one wasn't too bad. I've had some other ones that were pretty bad, so not to get off topic, I'm just not a fan of going to these auctions unless there's something like this, for example. So I took a chance on this one. I don't know what the tag on this reads though, so let's find out. Ironically, this one looks like, that's kind of interesting. They may have actually pulled the tag from this bar, which is kind of weird because it's not where it belongs. Nope. There is no tag on this bar, so I don't know what this was set up to be. The tag was taken off, either popped or pulled out. There is no tag here. It's not an X. I mean, obviously it's a 24XM, but there's no Aerodynic tag on this light at all, which surprises me, as that's the first time I've ever encountered that in all my years of fixing these guys. They all have tags. This one does not. So I'm going to call it a mystery bar. Anyway, it's set up like an XM. I'm fairly certain this was an XM. It's possible the bolts came undone or something else happened, but it's uncommon to find a medium length or 48-inch bar of the Aero twins. It's uncommon to find the sync geared Aerodynics medium length as well, but to find them like this is actually even more rare. Especially considering the fact that I think in all the years I've been doing this, I've encountered two of them, and one of them I turned into my 24 RMC, and then this one comes along, and it's a mid-length bar with obviously the Aero Twin Sonic setup, and it's got mid-length mirrors. So this is an unusual bar. I'm not going to say that this is common at all, because it's not, even though it's not set up weird. But that's it in a nutshell. You're seeing what I'm seeing. I've got to cut this power connector off. That's probably what I'll do next, and just give it a test to see if it's feasible electronically. But that's about it. That's it. 4464 bulbs. Those are 60-watt bulbs. What is it? Like I said, build date on this bar is 1983. What is it? So you're looking at, like I said before, you're looking at what, 5 years? So yeah, it's about 35. So that's it in a nutshell. Keep this one short. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for watching.